Hey guys, it's Anthony Myers with LocalServiceDomination.com, and I am back with another review. As you know, I have a review on HomeAdvisor. I have a review on Angie's List. If you haven't seen those, I would click over to my channel, subscribe by the way. There's one more site though that I've been getting asked a ton about, and I just want to shed some light on my personal opinion, and I actually have experienced the site. So this site is Thumbtack. So Thumbtack sort of came on my radar 2013, 2014, I believe. At the time, my wife and I had started a cleaning company. So I've been in like home services for a while now. And we actually used Thumbtack to generate leads. So it operates similar to how HomeAdvisor and Angie's List work, where you just pay on a per lead basis. At least that's how it worked way back then. Somebody will go on Google, they search for cleaning services near me or whatever services they have on there. The one thing I like about them is that their reputation is not as tarnished as HomeAdvisor and Angie's List. So that right away, they get, plus 10 points. They haven't done anything to my knowledge that I would consider negative, right? And in fact, they have a $100 million investment from Google themselves. And it worried me. I was like, oh man, $100 million investment from Google. They're going to somehow figure out how to make Google ads cost more. They're going to give them favor over other sites. They're going to make it harder to rank above them, etc. Like from an SEO perspective, are they going to make it harder for the little guy to rank over them? So that was one of my worries. And right when I started worrying about that, they did get caught doing some SEO black hat stuff that you're typically not supposed to do. And even though Google had a $100 million investment in them, they slapped them. They demoted them in the rankings and everything. Imagine if you had $100 million of your own money over there and you have complete control to make sure that whatever goes wrong or goes right, you can control the outcome of it. Most people, most businesses would be like, yeah, we're going to look the other way, right? I want to protect that $100 million investment. What I do like is Google punished them. Google was like, hey, I don't care if we have a $100 million investment in you, you're still getting punished. And they did punish them. So they gave them a manual penalty in Google. It hurt all their rankings and all that stuff. And it probably allowed Angie's List and HomeAdvisor to dominate even more in this market. However, they did undo the punishment a week or a few weeks later. However, just the fact that they punished them, go to your room, even though you're only there for a week, it did win a little bit of goodwill. And then over the years, so it's been 10 years now since that happened, they haven't gave any unfair advantage to Thumbtack over all these other sites like Angie's List and HomeAdvisor. So I would say you have the absolute ability, you are Google, you have $100 million invested in this thing. You have the absolute ability to just drag their listing to the top of the page above all your competitors and absolutely crush it and get a huge return on that investment. But you're not. So that wins a little bit of goodwill in my heart, right? I see the control you have and I see you're not abusing the power. You win some goodwill. All right, so that's the good, and that's about all the good. Bad, what I don't like is their SEO rankings, again, are not as strong as HomeAdvisor and Angie's List. I really doubt they're getting as high intent traffic as the other competitors are. So I would say the leads that are going there's probably less of them. They haven't been hit with any type of, selling leads to multiple vendors type thing, so that's good. But I would imagine that they don't get as many leads as a site like Angie's List or HomeAdvisor. Again, you know my opinion on those two. So steer clear. I would say, personal opinion, it's worth dabbling in. Try it out. I wouldn't spend a lot of money. But the last point of this video, same as the other two, is that sites like these rely on your marketing ignorance. Their knowledge of marketing, your knowledge of marketing, and everything in between it is their margin. That's where they make their money from. So they would not exist if contractors like you weren't out there needing leads, needing business, needing to go give quotes and make sales, and you don't know how to actually get those leads. Logically, what is the absolute best thing you can do as a contractor? Learn how to generate your own leads. It is the most high value, rare skill as a business owner that you can learn. Just level with me here for a minute. You can farm out, and by the way, select good talent, select hard workers who do a really good job. You can hire all that stuff out. That is easy stuff to hire out. It is much less easy to hire out lead gen. It's an extremely high paid profession. So you're looking at spending top dollar to get that talent in the door. And you want to at least be dangerous enough to know what your competitors don't know. So even if you are thinking about working with a digital marketing agency or working with, a freelancer who's really good at this kind of stuff, you want to know enough to be dangerous. When they're telling you bullshit, you want to be able to call them, hey, actually, that's not how Google Ads works. Hey, that's not how SEO works. You were talking about backlinks from here, there, and there. That's black hat SEO. That's actually what Thumbtack got slapped for. So what I'm saying is, yes, of the three sites, I'd probably most recommend Thumbtack. Give them a try. I would say if you have the disposable money and you want to try it out, sure, try HomeAdvisor and Angie's List. But it makes the most financial business sense to learn how to generate your own leads. Now, of course, I have Local Service Domination. I would love for you to become a member of that. We have coaching calls. I log in and look at your stuff one-on-one on live calls, and I tell you what I would change, etc. There's going to be a community of people that are in similar industries that are willing to help you, or they might be in the same exact industry and they're in a different market. They're on the other side of the country. So they're like, hey, this stuff is not a secret. I'd love to help you out. They might even hop on a phone call with you. That's what I would love for you to do. However, you don't have to. Like, you can just subscribe to this channel and I give away all this free information free of charge, $0. Or there's other YouTube channels out there, or there's blog posts. Like, you don't need to pay to learn it. However, learning it is the most valuable skill that you can learn, because you don't have to rely on paying sites that you're not quite sure where the lead came from, you're not sure of the quality, etc. So that's my takeaway. Thumbtack, I give them, 3.5 out of 5-star rating. I mean, they get kind of a thumbs up for me. I used them successfully in the past when my wife and I launched our first home service business, which was a cleaning business, and we used Thumbtack, and we used it successfully. Used Thumbtack and Google Ads and SEO. Like, we used all this stuff that we talked about in local service domination. So yes, they don't have the bad reputation like the other sites. However, the end result is still the same, that it makes the most sense for you to learn how to generate your own home service leads, because that is going to be the most lucrative way to run your business. So Anthony, local service domination. If you're interested in working with us, click the link below. Let's hop on a call and we'll see if we can help you. If not, we'll be the first ones to say, hey, we don't think it's a good fit. Take care.